Hello, hello, and welcome. Tarot Chick here. TC. Let me get everything set up here. Welcome, welcome. See when we get live. All right, get my additional camera added. A little twisted. Okay, there we go. Gonna get everything set up here. Welcome in. Get my donation information posted and pinned for everybody. Please don't forget to click that like button. Thank you. Thank you. All right, there we go. Just getting everything ready and set up. I do have a donation came in. Milky Way, is that you that's in the room, or? Because I do have a donation came through. Turn that down. Just barely in the background. That's getting really fast for some reason. There we go. This is chill hop. It's a little more mellow. Oh, I don't know why did I get such a big screen. There we go. Look at this clock. Hopefully it's non-ticking. Non-ticking. I love it. I think I'm gonna. I don't know if that side is concrete or not. It looks like AA battery. Nine, eight, like that. Hello and welcome. If you're interested in getting a reading, please let me know. All my information is in the description and also scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Interesting. 3 of Cups. Oh, these are peacock feathers. Did not realize that. Remember on that or not. Well, you know what? Where's Katarina? Katarina, are you here, my dear? For your reading? I missed her. I guess I could go ahead and start on her questions. I've been sitting here for a minute. Nobody else is donating. Because I do have questions. Let me check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. From the donation that came in, and I can time stamp it. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to start the first question here for Milky Way on Joe. Look at Joe's current feelings. Joe's current feelings. Okay. Joe's current feelings towards Milky Way. 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 Okay, we have the ship, the garden, the bear, the moon, the man, the birds, and the stars. Things are looking pretty emotional here because I do have the moon next to the man. So this, the man's emotions are emotions from the man, which is Joe here. There's a like imagining stress before it happens is showing up here. Very profound emotions of it's like looking, just knowing something's going to happen kind of thing. I do see like there's some kind of new experiences. There's an excitement for new experiences also. Or power fluctuations. Okay, so that might be the stress of, because you actually show up here as like his wishes coming true, like you hold that key here, but yet there's a power fluctuation here, which might be why he's so nervous about the future. So the ship and the garden here. There's something about the public with the garden and or the society. Okay, to rise in society. Yeah, to change a social position. Yeah, I think that's that's the opportunity that he has here. And you um, you like I was saying earlier, hold the key. Um, but it's like a team, right? Somebody's left the team, so there needs to be, for him, he needs to have that team, which would be you and him, in order for him to rise in society, change our social position as how it shows up. And there is some with the public, making connections in the public. It's actually making meaningful connections by social media, but it doesn't have to be social media, but some kind of social network. Um, Intuition is here too. I don't know why. Um, Trusting your intuition. Maybe just a message for you to trust your intuition. Yeah, it's this culture. With arrest from the public. Social phobia also shows up. Trauma that concern whole cultures. Trauma that concern whole cultures. There's something kind of trauma related to cultural expectations or something like that. Yeah, something has a strong influence on society as a whole, like this um, public relations, like I was saying earlier, like that position in society, public relations, how we network with other people. I think there's a lot of influence here from public opinion, society. Okay. So that's what I have. Wait a second here, actually. Let me look at this. I know he's excited here about opportunities, um, a change. Um, uh, Worries that someone might leave. I don't know if that's him or you, but something here about worries that someone might leave. So that's what I have on that. And then I'm going to look at the intentions. All right, Joe's intentions towards Milky Way, please. Joe's intentions towards Milky Way. Joe's intentions towards Milky Way. Joe's intentions current and feelings, Joe's intentions. We have the heart, the cross, the letter, the bouquet, the anchor, the child, and the man. Okay, wanting to start some kind of conversation, to start a conversation here. I would say reconcile. Talk about that. Invitation here, visit, the fateful visit. Um, we've got relationship problems or love is a burden. Talk about problems. I do see relationship problems, but there's something having some kind of start a conversation about. I'm assuming about the love problems here. We do have a visit, the fateful visit. Also, um, bouquet and the anchor is a lot of so, like being nice, sticking with pleasantries, having a break, making a stay or residence pleasant, stable circle of friends. We're having to be nice, people pleasing, being nice. Yeah. The beginning of love. To take the first step towards reconciliation. Um, you show up here with very sweet, innocent temper. Okay. That's what I have for you on the intention. So I just like to talk about things here. The problems. I really didn't see anything negative in there. All right, I know we had another question. Okay, the hidden truth. The hidden truth. The hidden truth. Okay, I'll be right back. Just a moment. Okay, come back. We're gonna look at the hidden truth. So, okay, so you're wanting. We're just gonna do 3 cards. Looks like. Okay. All right, messages from Joe from Mercury, please. Messages from Joe from Mercury. Messages from Joe from Mercury, please. Messages from Joe from Mercury. Messages from Joe from Mercury, please. Messages from Joe from. All right, let's see. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You were the best thing in my life, and I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Oh, wow. So sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You were the best thing in my life. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, and then you have a tarot as well. And Joe's energy towards you. Sorry, Joe's energy. Right, Joe's energy towards Katarina. Joe's energy towards Katarina. Joe's energy towards Katarina. Joe's energy towards. Okay, let's see what we have here. With my new cards, I love it. All right, we have the 8 of Cups. All right. 3 of Swords. The 4 of Cups. 6 of Cups. And the 7 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. The Sun. The 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Swords. Okay, well, what on earth? There's like a lot of separation, moving, even a trip away. There's the 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords right here together. It's like, I feel like some kind of separation or walking away here. We got a broken heart. When it comes to effort, we're disappointed. like rejecting happiness, saying no to happiness, or saying the Four of Cups and the Sun together, it's like happiness is being rejected. So there was a lot of like the wishes were coming true in the past. Um, he feels, but for some like now things look kind of, there's something here with lying, cheating. There's a lot of anxiety around sneaky behavior, or uh, a lot of like worrying about that. Some kind of, and I think it's in the past, it's right here. But the sneakiness, I think, is in the past. But presently, he's still stressed about it here with the Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety, because he's not getting what he wants like he was had in the past. Yeah, his like kind of rejection. He's feeling rejected. That could be your energy as well. A lot of times, even with these questions, we're asking somebody else's energy. Your energy is going to show up here because you're the you're the client. Um, as well. So yeah, separation, moving away. And there's a lot of disappointment over effort. I guess effort not being put in, feeling rejected from happiness here and desire. So there's feeling betrayed or tried to and stressed out about it. Um, yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on here. But that's the energy that he's in. That really like bummed him out. So that's what I have. Okay. I love these cards. I've been wanting these for so long. Hello, Patricia. What's up, girl? I'm good. How are you? Happy Sunday, my dear. I'm doing fantastico. I'm just looking at my new cards here. I love them. The Radiant Tarot Borderless. So cool. So cool. The back's kind of weird, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. Green and orange. Yes, happy Sunday. What's going on? Oh, you got a question, my dear, for the Lenormand? All right. Been on a fitness journey. Well, fantastic. That's awesome. All right, let me put these up. Grab my Lenormand cards. Eating healthy and exercising. Good for you. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I raise your vibration too, you know. Yes, I did get the Cash App. You can post your question when you're ready. Yeah, I heard it come through. I want to know about the Kenyan guy. Yes. Okay. That I'm talking. That you're friends with. Like, what are his intentions toward you? Or what does Patricia need to know here about this Kenyan guy that she's talking to? What does Patricia need to know about this Kenyan guy that she's talking to? Oh. Oh my gosh, I gotta look at. What are his intentions? Okay. All right. Eating veggies helps me remember things. Oh, good. I love vegetables. I always have fresh vegetables. I mean, I might have a little dip with them though, but but I love eating healthy. It does make you feel better, and you'll notice you don't feel as good, especially if you start eating healthy and then you go back and try to get McDonald's or something. Oh my god. Anywho, all right. What is this fella's intentions? Kenyan. I'm just gonna call him the Kenyan. Okay. What are the Kenyan's intentions towards Patricia, please? What are the Kenyan's intentions towards Patricia? What are the Kenyans? Uh-oh. What are the Kenyans' intentions towards Patricia? What are the Kenyans' intentions towards Patricia? All right. We have the coffin, the stork, the man. There he is. He's the sexy man in this deck. We have the ship, the tower, the lady, that's you, and the tree. Well, I think he wants to do something physical. What is this? Returning traveler. Getting out of the comfort zone. Wanting to get out of the comfort zone. Returning traveler. You said you guys are talking right now? I want to have the coffin in the tower. Is there something about moving or moving on? Let me see. Are you guys, you're talking to each other right now? Yeah, we are dating. Okay. Something ending here. End of a transition. Okay. I don't think he's I don't think this guy's trying to have feelings. Like kind of remaining emotionally not having feelings is here. What the heck? Yeah, very, very, very distant emotionally. Don't stress, Amanda. Yeah, emotionally unavailable. Yes. There's something about foreign authority. I've never read this like this, but I know this guy's a foreigner. That's why I'm reading it like this. Something about a foreign authority, travel authority, nonchalant. Yeah. Foreign authority or foreign. I think he's trying to get away from where he's at. Okay, where his roots are, leaving his roots behind. And I think somehow, yeah, there's a traveler. The traveler shows up a lot. So a longing to travel. To revisit a place we've been before. Yes. I have to file for him to come on a visa. Okay. He wants to travel. Yeah. And have new experiences. This coffin and this stork, though, that's like ending something. I guess ending where he's at. To long for the end of something. When we were in Kenya, he took me to his mom. So that's what's coming up as his intentions towards you is to travel. I'm going to say to get here to the U.S., to come to the U.S. and have a better life. Has he been to the U.S. before, Patricia? Has he been before? Because I'm getting traveler returns, so I don't know if he's never been to the U.S. Okay. At least that's what he said. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if he likes you for real. I mean, for his intentions, I'm getting someone who wants to travel and stay emotionally distant. His visa got rejected because the counselor knew he wouldn't be coming back. Oh, I see. So I can't tell you because I do have this that he might. He's. I'm just getting that he wants to get. His intention with you is to get out of there. Um. Yes, because even in our conversations, sometimes he sounds cold or emotionally unavailable. Yeah. Um. I mean, if you're looking to try to help this guy get over here, fine. But if you're looking for, a love relationship, you have to, be emotionally available, right? So that's what I have, Patricia. Can I do Lenormand does he like? Well, Lenormand doesn't answer a yes or no question, but I can ask what his feelings are for you. We can do that, what his feelings are for you. Just because I can't ask yes or no really with look at this picture. Oh, it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. How can I not like that? Yes, I did. Thank you. All right, let me see here. All right, so we're going to look at his feelings. All right, what are the Kenyans' feelings here? This Kenyan guy. What are his feelings for Patricia, please? What are his feelings for Patricia? What are his feelings for Patricia, please? What are his feelings for Patricia? What are his feelings for Patricia? What are his feelings for Patricia? What are his feelings for Patricia, please? What are his feelings for Patricia? Shoot, I'm going to have to reshuffle because I dropped a card. What are the kings? Ah! What are the Kenyans' feelings for Patricia, please? What are the Kenyans' feelings for Patricia? What are the Kenyans? Dang it. What are the Kenyans' feelings for Patricia? All right. We have the clouds, the lady, the tree, the clover, the scythe, the lady again, and the fox. His feelings. It's like he feels like there's something urgent not being taken seriously enough. And the suspicion. His feelings. We got the clouds here. Do you interrupt him? I'm reading something about interrupting. Yeah, something about interrupting. And something's not being taken seriously enough. Okay. So, okay. He might think you're hiding something. In what way? Like marriage? Like he wants to marry me? No, I don't have marriage on here. I probably you getting his visa. I would say. He can't. Let's see. That you're more about being comfortable. That you have like your comfort and ease is your number one priority. And that you're conflicted between being cautious, like you're cautious when it comes to this guy, but yet you also want to go ahead and take a risk. You're kind of conflicted. He's not sure if he's going to get lucky or not. I think I should stay away from this guy. Yeah. And this guy, all he wants to do is have a chance to have a better life. And so he's taking this opportunity with you out of self-interest, and he's going to grab any chance he can in order to survive and live a better life. So you asked about feelings, and I'm getting stuff like that. Like that, I don't even know if he's in a mindset to even have feelings. He just wants to have a better life. Like, that's what he's about. In his own self-interest, okay? And he's going to do whatever is necessary to get that done. And it would help, something to do with his health as well. Hi, Latoya and Dan. Hello, guys. I didn't even see y'all come in. These are paid readings only here on this channel. This donation from. Hi, Courier. I'm sorry. I'm just now realizing you're going to be next, Courier, over in Facebook. You'll be after this reading. I knew the sister had no intentions for me. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, this is a donations only, Latoya, and I do have a list going. I just have 2 people on it right now, and we're on Patricia at the moment. The next will be Courier. So, so yeah, hon, he's trying to be in comfort. He wants to have a better life. He doesn't think that you're taking this, to him it's urgent. And I think he's feeling like you're a little disinterested in what he wants, what he thinks he needs, what is necessary for him to survive, basically. I mean, this is about him in his mind surviving, Patricia. So when you're in that kind of energy where you're just trying to survive, and I don't see how you could be in love, like, because you're not even at that, like, he's vibrating very low. Love is up here. That means he wants to use me, not love me. Yeah. I mean, I don't have my using cards out here. But that doesn't mean that that's not what's going on here. But I can tell you one thing, I don't have a heart, I don't see love. All right, Dan. BBL. All right, so that's what I have. I'd watch any of those, anyone, because Patricia, uh, I'd stop talking. I don't know. I'd stop talking to these guys. I don't know how you find these guys in other countries like this trying to get to America. Seems to be a thing, you know. I don't know if things have always been that way or if it's this all these immigration issues we're having lately in the U.S. I don't know, but it's like, geez, I'd stop. I mean, talk to guys here. That's my advice. Now, I'm not saying they're not users as well, but I, Patricia, unless you want to be responsible for all that, you know, um, unless you want to be, you know, responsible for, I wouldn't keep I wouldn't keep talking to him. Yeah, you met him at the psych hospital through his sister, like where you work at. So his sister's over here trying to find somebody who will fall for this shit, is the way I see it. Yeah. And, you know, you sacrificing your life to be able to marry someone and be with someone who loves you, not using you. Yeah. So, yeah, this guy's just on a different, in a different mindset. I'm trying to hook up. That's why I have you. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And in Patricia, you wouldn't be coming here asking if you didn't have your own gut telling you a little something yourself, you know? I'm just validating your own intuition. A lot of times that's what we are as tarot readers are doing. A lot of times is validating your own intuition. And 111 on the clock as I said that actually. But you know, you probably already had a little inkling of something's off here. You know? Okay. But I will always be here for you to help you to. I mean, I may not always be on this channel, but I will always, you know my website and stuff to validate and check into stuff because sometimes it's hard to tell, you know. You just blocked him. Oh, good. Well, that didn't take you long, Patricia. You've been my client long enough to know if I tell you something, it's best to do it, right? It's not really me. It's coming from spirit, but it is best for you. You want to do a career reading? Okay, hon. Well, I'm going to. I've got somebody here who has a question. Courier, let me know what you'd like me to look into for you. You are up, and then we could do after that, Patricia, on your career. So do you want? This is for Courier over on Facebook. Do you want the tarot, hon, or Lenormand? And what's your question? No rush, no rush. Patricia, what reading should I do about your career? Well, what do you want to know about your career? Tarot? Okay. Cool, I get to use my new little deck. Little tarot deck. I got littler cards so that I'll fit on the screen. Um, do you have any particular subject you want me to look into, or just do a general for you? About love. Okay. I've broken up with my ex a month ago. It was an awful breakup and decided to go no contact. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, for courier. Actually, give me just a second, guys. I just need to use the restroom real quick before I start this reading. Okay. Patricia, every time I wanted to break things off, we end up together. Well, that's why you probably should block people. Set a boundary with yourself that you're not going to talk to them anymore as well. Okay, a month ago yesterday, he messaged that he still loves me and if we can talk. I declined him. I don't want else to feel what would happen to me. Okay, all right. So you had a awful breakup with this fella, and now he's messaging you. Okay, you may need the same message I just gave Patricia. You may need to block this individual. But let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, for courier, please. Courier's love life, please, Spirit. Courier's love life. Courier's love life. All right, I have the Page of Cups, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Hermit, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the overall energy here is a Magician. It's like there's something lacking when it comes to love life here, this connection. So I see Ace of Wands is here as far as the like how you're seeing this. You must like it's passionate. I don't know if like sex is good or what, because this is the overall, or not overall, but how you see your love life here. And this is referring to this particular guy. So I don't know if he came in here. I've got an apology with the Page of Cups here and the Seven of Wands. So I don't know if he kind of like is a little pushy with his apology or something. Or maybe you're trying to stand your ground. Maybe he's even apologizing for standing his ground. I don't think you're I think you're kind of resistant here to his apology, but yet there's a lot of attraction or something here with this Ace of Wands. But the Seven of Swords is in your present position, which is showing me that there's some kind of lies, deception, cheating, and it's a present position. So that means it's presently happening. Like sneakiness. I don't know if he kind of snuck up on you or what. So in the past, though, very flirtatious here. I don't know if you guys had a pretty, like, I don't know, a lot of chemistry or something. Lots of flirtation coming in. You're just wanting some kind of relief from this whole situation, it looks like to me, in love with the Ace of Cups. You're like, I think you're working towards like working on yourself here, or like you're making some kind of plan. I see you coming up. Like I don't really see any particular person, because I see you single coming up through at least through the next 3 months. Probably should be even longer if you were in some kind of toxic situation. I don't know. Well, you said yourself it was an awful breakup. There must have been some kind of cheating, lying, something like that. But you have the Hermit card here, showing me that you're going to stay single. I see you really working really hard on yourself and working towards your money. And I got Virgo energy here. Also, I feel like you're working really hard on yourself to your financial stability here. Don't be too quick, jump in with anyone else. Yes, we had a very good connection until I find out he is cheating with female friends talking bad about me. Okay, there's that cheating. So that's what was lacking. Trust. You don't have any trust. Sex. Okay, that's why you see him as like sex is how you see him. Okay, he was cheating and having sex with other people. He's a big flirt. Maybe he's a big flirt here or something. I would say keep blocking him and just focus on yourself. You like your confidence and because that kind of stuff can blow. It can hurt your self-confidence. So I see you working on yourself. He may try to make more effort, try to keep trying to make effort here towards you. He's already showed you who he is. Loss of trust and so useless that we talk again. Yeah. I just see you silent. I don't think you're going to talk to him. And I wouldn't recommend it because, just like you said, there's nothing really he could say to change. I mean, he is who he is. And a lot of times I see this a lot. I've been guilty of it myself. Oh, well, they're going to change. No, they don't change. They don't change. I'm not saying people can't change, but he's already showed you who he is. He's a cheater. You already don't trust him. Rightfully so. Yeah, I think he's a big flirt. And you'd be constantly having to look over your shoulder. Who's he flirting with now? What's he doing now? All that. Yeah, no. So I don't know if you're an earth sign or not, which that's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You don't have to be, but you're in that energy of like you being stable, working on your finances, working on yourself, slowly but surely. And your confidence here. Like you're making a plan. I don't know, are you concentrating on work? Something like that. Real heavy through like the Virgo season, which is end of August, beginning in September. I'm just getting that time frame of you working a lot on yourself, basically. For your own self, your own money. All right. Yeah, big flirt. It's painful, but more peaceful without him. Yeah, that's what you got, the peace here. You want peace. It's just like, now that he's gone, right? You don't have to worry about all this. Yeah, like I said, you don't have to be looking over your shoulder. What's he up to? What's he up to? Yeah, it doesn't have all the pieces to make it work. It's just, yeah. So that's your message here, is just stay silent from him and just work hard on yourself. Okay? He's definitely not worth giving your time or energy to. Nope. Thank you so much for your donation. All right. So, Patricia, are you still here? Did you end up sending a donation? Will you let me know? Yeah. What do you mean until August? Oh, Virgo season. I was just saying that that's just the time frame I'm showing of you. It's like the end of August and through September. From now until then, really like working on yourself, focusing on yourself, keeping quiet. But he may kind of try to put more effort in, but I see you silent though, like not talking to him. Okay. Does that answer that? Can I do a reading? Will he do anything to my documents? I sent him pictures of it when he wanted us to get married. What documents? Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, I'm planning to rearrange my vacation plan. By that time, it was originally a travel with him. Oh, that's why that time frame coming up. That makes sense. Um, well, you'll be solo, looks like. Solo. You'll be happier anyways. Ah, there we go. There's the solo, but now I'm rearranging to go to a place which I really like alone. Bhutanese Island. Oh, that's nice. Making plans alone. That makes perfect sense. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, hon. Aw, how sweet. How much, Patricia? So you want to know if this guy's gonna do something to your passport? I'm so confused. Um, he's got your original passport? Wait, pictures. You sent him pictures. Okay. Well, Patricia, I would say, I mean, it looks like you're just asking if he is going to. This looks more like a pendulum question. Ask well, like you want to know if he's going to harm you in some way with your. Because I can't use. I'm thinking that we'd have to do the pendulum, but I can't use the word anything because that could be well anything. I can ask specifically the pendulum if this Kenyan guy is going to sell your documents to the dark web. We could just do a pendulum for that. Just be $3. But I have to be very specific with what I ask. Yeah. I say it just a pendulum. I mean, that's just a yes or no question right there. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to get me a water. Right back. Let me check, Patty. Yes, I did receive it. All right, let me get my stuff out here. And we look into this. That's scary, Patricia. Girl, what am I going to do with you? Do not be sending your stuff overseas. Goodness, goodness. All right, well, let's see. I mean, what's done is done. So let's see. All right, so we want to know if will this Kenyan guy, I just keep calling him Kenyan guy, will this Kenyan guy sell Patricia's documents, the information in Patricia's documents to the dark web? Will this guy, Kenyan guy, will he do this? I was going to know. I wasn't even done asking the question. Will he? Well, well, that's two questions. Let's do your first question here about the dark web. Will this Kenyan guy sell Patricia's documents to the dark web? All right, so we have no. So, I mean, I don't know what else he could do with them. I don't know what, my mind doesn't think, like a criminal or so. But as far as him selling them to the dark web, I got a no on that. What do you want them for? Of course, I don't understand how all that stuff works. Okay, so I shouldn't worry. Well, I mean, as far as the dark web, I got a no on that. But I don't know what all he could do. That's why I don't relate on this. Because I don't know. I have no idea what a person can do besides that, You're safe from the dark web. According to the Pendulum, that he's not going to do that. I just wonder why he wanted them in the first place. Like, really why he wanted them, Not what he says, but I don't understand how all that works. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you for your donation, hon. And Patricia, girl, aren't you in Texas? Find you a guy in Texas. I don't like these foreigners. And I'm not saying every foreigner because it's not true, but there just seemed to be a lot of this going on, of this using people to get to the U.S. Um, I mean, I feel bad for people that their life is, I don't know how he lives in Kenya, um, but it's still not good to use people, you know. For P, that's funny. On your donation for P. Thank God I'm safe, she says. All right. You know what? Milky Way never did come in. Well, I did her readings, but she never did come in. And I'm about to, I won't be on here too awful much longer. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's got like. All right, guys, donations are open. If you're interested in getting a reading, let me know. It's hard to get home, though. It's much. So, hey Dan, what's up? I was getting my lunch ready. Getting ready to bounce off out of here pretty quick. What'd you have today? I got some concoction that I made. Um, I just kind of came up with it myself. I just put a piece of chicken, put a piece of provolone cheese on it, some pasta sauce that I had, and kind of just, and some rotini. How much for knowing if I would be a good ICU nurse? Oh, well, I could ask um, I ask Spirit what you need to know about you being an ICU nurse or taking that path with the Lenormand. The $12, Patricia. I had leftover Chinese from the supermarket date night for breakfast. Oh, that's good. I love me some leftover Chinese from the supermarket. That's good stuff. I've done that for breakfast too many a time because you always get so much. At least the Chinese restaurants where I mean they give you so much, right? Yeah, $12, hon. $12. You couldn't hear me? Oh, sorry. Is it this music? It's 12. It's $12. I'll turn this music completely off. It's too. I thought I had it down really low, but I'll just turn it completely off. So I have Chinese. See, I have Chinese food and not a Virgo. I didn't know those two went hand in hand. Well, it's a damn good thing you're not a Virgo. I'm not sure how the two are related, but oh my goodness. Cleaning the vent filters. Oh, you getting ready to get the AC going? I already had mine on, but now it's turned off. We've This whole weekend's been rainy and cold. The Memorial Day weekend. Okay, Patty, it just came in. I believe. Um, yes, I did. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. All right, so let me grab my cards. Ugly rumor is low 90s next week. Oh, wow, really? I wish it was low 90s here, but I like it hot. I like it hot and in my pool. And I'm planning to put my pool up either tomorrow or Monday because the grandkids come on Tuesday. But I just don't know if the weather's going to be nice enough to even get in the pool. I need to check into that. I don't watch the news, so I miss the weather. I stopped watching the news years ago. I can't handle it. I get too emotional. So I just like, I'm not watching the news. But you miss the weather. But luckily, we all have these wonderful apps on our phone. See, it's like 63, 64. Oh, it's going to be 62 on. Yeah, we're not doing any swimming this week. Hey, man. I'm jealous, Dan. I think it's run through this sprinkler time next week. Run through the sprinkler time. Yes, it is. I'm bummed. Now, later in the week, we get into the 70s. What the hell is going on? It's not fair. I'll have to keep the kids occupied with something else, I guess. All right. Okay, Patricia. Whoa. What does Patricia need to know here about her being an ICU nurse, right? What does Patricia need to know here, Spirit, about her being an ICU nurse? What does Patricia need to know about her being an ICU nurse? What does Patricia need to know about her being an ICU nurse? You're welcome, hon. What does Patricia need to know here about her being an ICU nurse? Oops. What does Patricia need to know about her being an ICU nurse? All right, we have the letter, the clouds, the coffin, the bear, the house, the book, and the stork. All right, what is going on here? Are you having problems with your parent? I'm getting a misunderstanding, like a same misunderstanding happening with a parent, like sharing knowledge in the family. And there's something, the coffin's in the center, so there's some kind of ending education. What? The truth about an ending. What? Have you talked to your parent about this? Because it's like, are you trying to hide it or something? What is this? Misunderstanding, to lie by omission. So, is there something we're not saying? About ICU, I guess, yeah, because that's what you asked about. There's some kind of secret about ending something. End of secrecy. No more hiding. So are you hiding something from your parent? Well, what this is, like, not, it's like not saying everything. And it's inevitable in the end, everyone will know. That's how it shows up. It's like, hey, everybody's going to know anyways. End of an education. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't know, hon. Whatever it is that you're not telling, whatever it is you're not talking about to your parent that has to do with your nursing career, okay. Okay. Your parent, I don't know. Does your parent not want you to grow up or not want you to? Because there'd be some grief with the parent that their parental role is no longer needed. Then I don't know. Oh, I didn't tell them I changed the start date. I just told them, yeah, they don't want me to move. Okay. Yeah, you would lose your parental figure. Okay. All right, so that you told them something that you were keeping secret, but you told them. That's why I got to share the knowledge. So now there's this loss of a figure, but I don't know. There's a misunderstanding with your parent. Like the same misunderstanding keeps happening. So that may be an issue for you. Yeah, after nursing school, I'm moving out because I'll be stable. Yeah. I'm thinking I will tell them when I move out. Okay, so you don't want to like, hey Milky Way, and I've got your stuff time stamped. You have to look back up in the chat. Can I pay to ask? Is it me moving out? We can clarify what this ending is. I can clarify the coffin, which would be $5. Can put some tarot on it. I won't be asking specifically if it's you moving out. It would ask, what is the ending? But what I'm getting here is that they want to still have a parental role over you. TC, I got news. Joe broke up with Up. Do what? Okay, let me send. All right. Joe broke up with you. He set you free. He relieved you. Is that what you're telling me? Man, no wonder that tarot looked pretty bad. Yeah, he found someone else and broke up with me. Oh my goodness. So he's the cheater. He's done being a marriage guy. Yes, my dear, well done. Well, good. I'm glad. I don't want to see you hurt, but I'm glad because he wasn't good for you. You got somebody much better for you out there. Cue the angelic choir. Okay, so all right, let me grab my tarot. Yeah, apparently he found someone else when he started pulling away 2 weeks ago. I see. Exactly. He set me free. Good. I tell you, if I look back in my life, some of the best things that's ever happened to me is being dumped. At the time it doesn't feel that way, but I look back now, I was like, that's the best damn thing ever happened to me in my entire life. Is that guy dumped me. Seriously. It doesn't feel like it at the time, but looking back, it's like, oh my gosh, that's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Thank you, universe. Okay. Yes, I did get I think I heard it go off. Yeah. All right, we're going to look here at this coffin. Okay. What is this ending, please, Spirit? What is this ending referring to? The end of an education. Okay, that would be when you get done. Amanda was doing handstands and got Jesus. Oh my goodness. This is this ending, please, Spirit. What is this ending, please? This is ending. We have the Strength card, 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, it's about you Having options in a home. It's about where you live, where you would live, and you having other options here. You being brave, basically, with the strength card, and you making another choice about where to live. So yeah, I would say that that ending is about you having like you've been holding back as far as finding a new place to live. But yes, that's the ending, is where you live, and you had more opportunities and options will open up for you. And that seems to be, you're going to have this recurring problem. Uh, you're going to have this recurring issue with your parent. Yeah. I don't know. I see you keeping things quiet here because of this recurring problem. I think your parents very, possessive, right? And they want to guide you, but guide you, it's more of a guidance for themselves really than you. What's best for themselves rather than you. So, yeah. So, it's just saying that during this time you go to be an ICU nurse, expect recurring problems with your parent. So nursing will break me free. Honey, you don't need nursing to break you free. You don't need it to break free. You could break free at any moment. I think what is just while you're in school, you're going to have this recurring, as long as you're in their home, you're going to have this guidance from your parent telling you what to do, And you're going to be doing a lot of not telling everything, lying by omission. We're not straight up lying, but we're not saying it either. So even when you do get your education, you're still going to have, as long as you're under the roof, you're still going to have that, in your parents' home here with the bear in the house, that I don't think your parent, I'm assuming maybe your mother, I don't know, because I don't really have a sex here. I'm just getting a parent, but they want to have that parental control of you. Like keeping things to myself. Yeah. Okay. That's what I have for you, my dear. So it didn't really tell you about necessarily, if you were going to be a good nurse. It's more, Spirit's always going to tell you what you need to hear, not always what you want to hear, right? But I'm glad you liked it, though. All right, so what's going on here? Because if you say something, they will shut it down. Yeah. True. Okay. All right, Miss Katerina. So we're going to look at channeled messages. So, are you here, Katarina? I'm showing 0 people in the room, which is weird because I'm talking to Trisha. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube's not exactly accurate on viewers and such. I can't believe it's going to be this. It's not necessarily cold, but it's just definitely not pool weather. Hell, we got a 98%, 97% chance of rain tomorrow, or today, 98% chance tomorrow. Oh, that's just lovely. All right, just a moment. Is it my turn, TC? Yes. Oh my God, he came bearing gifts, aka beer. Yeah. And he told me he wants to do the right thing and break up with me because he's moving away. My gosh, this sounds like things I said in the Lenormand. And doesn't want anything short term. So he broke up with me. He didn't want to stay because he didn't want to hurt me. But I'm assuming he was just leaving to see his new girl. Well, I think I remember saying something about him bringing a gift. That's why last 2 weeks after he found me texting my ex, he found someone according to another psychic. Yeah. I just read that in your tarot. About anyways, that he still hung up on you texting that ex or whatever. And he had sex with her while still with me. Okay. Last 2 weekends, he would get mad and wouldn't want to hang out on the weekends. Uh-huh. Yes, you did. Last Lenormand reading for today said that he wanted to squash something and end the relationship. Dang, I need a sugar daddy to bring me a cold 6. Dan! Now I see it. Yeah. It all makes sense. Yeah. That's kind of how it works. At the time, it's like, what the hell is this? Funny that Lenormand or tarot didn't show another person until now. I didn't see another person. Even today, I didn't. And I thought that was about you, like him upset. Like if the other person would be your ex. Like he's all pissy about that. I mean, I don't feel like I've seen another person. I don't feel like I've ever seen another person. He just threw me out. Just threw you out. Okay. Ah. I got cheating. I remember this. I've seen the Seven of Swords, but that with I mean, I thought it was your ex. Yeah. Yeah, there's another person. The sign showed it, but I don't realize it. Well, he disposed of me when he found someone. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, well, I know one thing the Lenormand said was that you were going to be hurt. Yeah, he's the one cheating and he was projecting. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He was all worked up over you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was the background. Both you and Lenormand were correct. Yeah. Careful, Leo hugs are the very best. That's true. Oh my goodness. What an ordeal. Well, he can find someone else to use. And Milky Way, I want you to know one thing right now, okay? This other person or whatever, if they're even real, he's not going to treat them any better than he treated you, okay? He's going to have the exact same, he's going to try the exact same crap with her, okay? A user doesn't just pick and choose who they're going to use. They're going to use anyone they can, okay? So don't think for a minute that this person's not going to get used, okay? I know, because that's a thing that bothers. It's like, are you going to go treat someone else better? No, he's not. He's not. Damn it, Joe, you're disowned. Yeah, he's disowned from the Leo. Because I'm a Leo, Dan's a Leo. We kind of like Leos in here. But you know what? Not all Leos are good. I have to say that. Not all Leos. The ones in this channel are. All right, let's see here. Maybe she's going to be less of a people pleaser than me. Oh, I'm sure he's tried to find someone who. That's what they do, okay? That's what they do. When they start seeing that they're not going to get what they want from you, that's when they'll start looking for someone else, right? That they're not going to be able to use you, or It's actually quite a compliment to get dumped from this guy. I'm going to rewatch the readings, but damn, boy moved on quick. Well, that's because he's a cheater. But I still think he's looking for somebody. He's questioning whether you were going to marry him or not. All right. All right, let's see here. Actually, I'm so proud of myself. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. God has someone better for you. Absolutely. All right, messages from Joe to Milky Way, please. Messages from Joe to Milky Way. Messages from Joe to Milky Way, please. 222 on the clock. Messages from Joe. Messages from Joe to Milky Way, please. I didn't growl, okay. I was like, yeah, I agree. I do deserve better and don't want to be treated that way. Good. I wasn't begging or trying to convince him to stay or work it out. I was like, boy, bye. Good for you. See ya. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. All right, messages from Joe. The Milky Way, please. Messages from Joe. Messages from Joe. I'm feeling trapped in my mind here. I'm worrying. I'm upset. I have doubts. Katerina. I feel like I feel trapped in my mind here. Like I'm not sure what to do. I've been out searching, looking for something to keep me from having these doubts, looking for someone to keep me from having these doubts. I just feel very, when I look at you, I have a lot of doubts here that things are going to work out, that my plans are going to work. So I'm out searching. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm doing this to you, but I just feel like I'm not going to, it'll be when pigs fly that I get what I want from you. That's why I doubt myself so much. It's looking to me like it's not a reality. The love that I wanted, what I was looking for with you, I'm not going to get. It's like I'm living in a fantasy world thinking that I'm going to get that. So I'm out searching. Yes, I feel like I'm missing out here. I'm losing. I'm not what I want. I feel sad that I've lost. You were the key. You were the key to the door to get what I want. But I have doubts that I'm not going to get it. So I'm out here searching romantically for someone here that I can travel with, be with. I wanted it to be you. But I may have to go on a trip. But I've got to walk away. I feel myself. I've got to walk away from you because I'm not getting what I want. I'm going to be nice to you, but I can see that what I'm wanting is not going to happen. Because so when pigs fly, am I going to get what I want here with you? That's how I'm feeling. And I'm tired of feeling like I'm trapped. I can't get anywhere. I can't get what I want. I'm trying to expand. I'm trying to expand what I want here. So I've got to walk away and separate here with the 8 of Cups. I'm going to walk away here towards where I feel I'm going to get what I want. And I'm not losing. So, yeah, I think he didn't know. He didn't think he was going to get what he wanted here. He was missing out. The key to his fortune. I still don't see another person. I've never seen another person. But I don't know why somebody would make that up. Unless it was another ploy. Because they do shit like that. As long as you keep him blocked, don't talk to him anymore. Like I said, I still don't see another person. That doesn't mean that there's not. It's just I don't see it. They're not showing up. I do see the separation, though. No, another person didn't show up, but his behavior also pointed towards another person. Yeah, his behavior. He's blocked for sure. Okay, good. Because I don't trust his manipulation. He could make his behavior look like that to manipulate. I know that sounds far-fetched, but people do that shit in order to get what they want. So I bet he's kind of shocked that you didn't grovel or cave. So good for you. And yeah, don't talk to him again. Because I could swore I said something to Lenormand about him telling you that he was going to move. He was leaving, he was moving or whatever. But it was manipulative. So be careful. As long as you got him blocked, don't answer the door, you're good. There's really nothing more to say, right? I think he was shocked that I didn't growl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Damn, Amanda, you know some weasels. Well, Dan, I've been reading this type of energy on this tarot channel. And I've lived my own life. And yeah. Some real pieces of work. Yes, he did tell me he has to leave and he just break up. Yeah. I mean, I've said my piece, you know. Yeah, yeah. All right, so oh wait, that was yeah. Amanda is a pro. I've just studied narcissism um and the way that works for years. I was forced to study narcissism because of my own life. And oh my God, have my eyes opened up. And then I see it, the energy in people's readings too, you know. It's hard to imagine. I don't even know how these people can look themselves in the mirror. But, you know, whatever. All right, so you had another question, my dear? Let's see here. Pendulum. What do you got? School of life. Yeah, yeah. Life experience. I'm convinced that he's a narcissist now. Yeah. And a narcissist will never. So he probably does have somebody. Because they don't normally, they're not gonna dump you without somebody else waiting in the wings. They can't be alone, you know. That they could never do. I don't know one narcissist that has broken up with someone without someone else already there. That's because they're so freaking insecure. Yeah, I personally have not known any that haven't had somebody, waiting in the wings, that they feel like, oh well, I can manipulate them because they're fresh new. I can, this other person, man, they're starting to catch on to me, so I'd start over here, start with someone fresh, start the love bombing, all that shit. All right, where's my pendulum? Oh, right here. but I don't know. Um, this guy's got someone. Okay, we're gonna look at. Oh, that's your first question. Is Joe dating someone else? Poor girl. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. There's been times I sat and think about my poor exes, their new girlfriends or whatever. Bless their fucking, I just feel so sorry for him. But we really shouldn't do that because I mean it's not our problem. I mean, I love everyone, care about everyone. Like I want to seriously reach out to my, when my ex gets new, well, I always want to like warn them, but they'd never listen. They'd never listen. That would just give even more ammunition to, because your ex is going to tell their new person that you're crazy. I mean, that's just how it goes. All the exes are crazy. Anytime you're talking to any guy who's telling you that all their exes are crazy, that is a red flag that they're a freaking narcissist. Anyways, all right, I'll get off my tangent here. I've just seen it a million times. But they would, don't do that to yourself because they'll never listen. They would never listen. They're right now they're being love bomb. They're in, la la land over here. Never listen. And then you would be the crazy ex. So all right. I don't even know where I wish I did. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, Amanda, we don't owe this new woman anything. Anyways. All right. Is Joe dating someone else? Is Joe dating someone else? Okay, I'm getting a no. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, I'm getting a no, which is strange. Yeah, the pendulum's not always 100%. So, well, this is using. But I did get a no on that. Strange. Strange, strange, strange. Okay. Where's my phone going off here? Okay. Maybe they're just talking. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Dan. Gotcha. Um, okay. Okay, so next question. Hidden truths, Joe's messages. Wait. Oh. All right. Messages for Katerina from Joe, please. Messages for Katerina from Joe, please. Messages for Katerina from Joe. Messages for Katerina from Joe, please. Messages for Katerina from Joe, please. Messages for Katerina from Joe. Okay, so how many? All right, I'm confused. I wanted to double. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm like, what am I doing here? Okay. I am becoming a better person. I left you before you could leave me. OMG. That's interesting. I feel you even though we are apart. I want you. I wish I had treated you better. I look for you everywhere. Interesting. Better person with her. Oh, honey, I don't know. Maybe by him admitting what he's done. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan of these cards. I think they're too a little bit too lovey-dovey. But here they are. People like them. I guess you can see that. He hasn't admitted it though. Oh, he didn't. He didn't admit that he had met someone else. Yeah, uncharacteristically lovey-dovey. Yeah. So he didn't tell you that he'd met someone else? Oh. Well, maybe that's why I'm not seeing anybody else. he's I just put it together. He told me he didn't want to hurt me and wanted to do the right thing. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So there's the better person. He said that I am becoming a better person. That's the same thing as saying I want to do the right thing. But I still don't believe him. You can't believe people like this. It's hard. You just can't believe anything. All right, so let's take a look. All right. So what's coming towards Katerina for the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina in the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina? What is coming towards Katerina in the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina in the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina? Gosh darn it. What is coming towards Katerina for the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina? Weeks. Okay, we got the lady, that's you, the cross, the house, the anchor, the snake, the letter, and the mountain. I'm seeing obstacles in communication. There is like some kind of communication here, but it's manipulative. There's I just see you kind of burdened here. Let's see. Difficulties with communicating. You're kind of conflicted. You want to talk about it, but you feel like you should keep silent about it. I just this it's like you're under some kind of pressure. There's some kind of pressure. Yeah. To manipulate others with rhetorical tricks. Oh, girl. I still feel, I think this guy is manipulating you. I don't believe him. Something about the focus is on getting power. In this communication that you're receiving. Somebody's trying to get power. Family duties. To be responsible for the family. Hardships within the family. I don't know if this communication is him. We don't see a man. Yeah, we don't see the man, so I can't say for sure that that's him without the man here. But it sounds an awful like him. It's like you're stuck in this obstacle here. I think it's him. But I think you're refusing access to your private life, though. So I think maybe he's going to try to talk to you, but you're refusing access. Like I said, I can't say for sure, but you are refusing access, though, which is good. Okay. Of course, if the man come up, I don't know if it's him. I guess if there's a heart with it, we might. All right, then it looked like there was a pendulum question. Did I get that right? I answered everything. Feels like it's him to me, but okay. All right, let's take a look at, you want to know if he's going to try to reach out to you before he leaves. Girl, I don't even know if he's really leaving. So I don't know how the pendulum's going to act on this. I feel like he's telling you that to manipulate you. There's another. Okay. Okay, and this, you want to know, will Joe try to reach out to Karina before he leaves? Will Joe try to reach out to Katerina before he leaves? Will Joe try to reach out to Katerina before he leaves? He has to leave, his visa is expiring. Okay. Will Joe try to reach out to Katerina before he leaves? Will Joe try to reach out to Katerina before he leaves? Yep. Yes. I got a yes, my dear. So I did a yes on that. Okay. What did I do? Oh, right here. Couldn't find my cards. Okay, so what is coming towards Katerina and Joe as a connection the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina? Uh-oh. What is coming towards Katerina and Joe as a connection for the next 4 weeks? Uh-oh. What is coming towards Katerina and Joe as a connection for the next 4 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina and Joe as a connection? Right, the lady, the book, the snake, the mice, the crossroads, the garden, and the man. It's true, corruption's going on, manipulation of facts. This guy is lying. I knew it. Okay, going public with something will have to be handled very diplomatically. Okay. He's exhausted all options. Yeah, this is my card. Right here in the center is he's manipulating facts. So I wonder if his a formerly passionate affair is going stale. A liar to spread lies, manipulation. I mean, so we got more of that on. The truth. Okay. Wonder what he's being public with, a new relationship. No, this has to do with you. Going public with something will have to be handled very diplomatically. And he's lying, and so whatever he's telling you, there's not truth to it. I mean, I don't mean everything he's saying is a lie, but it's his choice. He is about, his he wants to be able to teamwork. I'm still getting that um his whole society, multiculturalism. I do see that you know the truth here because you're showing up here with the book. Um, to get to know a woman. To tell the truth to a woman. Okay, so okay, you know that he's lying. Oh, he hasn't told me anything, just that he's leaving. Yeah. Well, he told you all that stuff. No, honey, no. Anytime the lady shows up with the querence, a woman, which you are, and the woman's here, it's talking about you. Okay, that's just a rule of Lenormand. It's across the board, always that way. Now, the man could be, any man, but that woman is you. So, whatever he's told you, like that whole thing, he didn't want to hurt you, and what else was it? I think he's manipulating facts here. He may be having to leave, but maybe he's telling you the wrong time, a different date, or then really that's true, or something like that. Why would he start? Okay, so he says that he's leaving, gotta leave. So he doesn't want to hurt you because he's got to leave, but he's going to start another relation. That doesn't, that That doesn't make sense. Of course, nothing about these people makes sense, but manipulation. I got manipulation all over this 3 times. This guy is manipulating. This means manipulation, this means manipulation, and this means manipulation. He didn't tell me about the relationship. I just put it together. Yeah. But you think he would dump you to be with another, tell you that he's leaving, and then go be with someone else when he's leaving? Like I said, you wouldn't put anything past these people. Well, everything should be okay as long as you don't talk to him anymore. Because really, there's nothing left to be said, right? Yes, I really think so. So maybe he thinks he's got a chance with this gal to marry him. He needs an ego boost, so he's probably stringing her along too. Let's see. I thought he needed a wife. Yeah, exactly. Nothing left to be said. Yeah. And when it gets to this kind of point with a person, everything he said you would think is a lie. You know, I can think of a few people in my life that there's nothing really to be said, because I honestly, every word that come out of their mouth, I would probably think is a lie and manipulation, just because that's what they do. So it's probably what you would do too, is be like, always wondering if what he said was the truth. Anyway, so there's really nothing left to be said. But yeah, I got manipulation on here 3 times, and it's all about the society and culture and choices to be made within society. Okay, that's what I have for you, my dear. Keep me updated. Jeez, this guy, what a mess. Exactly, I don't trust a word. Yeah. I mean, even if he was telling the truth, you wouldn't believe it. You know? So there's no point in even having a conversation. It really isn't. Okay, I think I'm going to throw up my last call for donations. Thank you. I'm going to donate for another question. Yeah, this will be the last question. I'm throwing up my last call. So yes, we can do another question. I'm about to get some more of this. I'm about out. It smells so good. Okay. I heard it come through. All right. Okay. So what is Joe hiding? What is Joe hiding? I need a drink of water here. What is Joe hiding from Katerina? Hiding from Katerina. What is Joe hiding from? Amanda, it's okay if I donate for one last question besides these two. Okay, that's fine. That's okay, but that'll be the last question. Okay. What is Joe hiding from Katerina, please? What is Joe hiding from Katerina? 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 Okay, stork, the scythe, the fish, the ship, the bear, the tower, and the crossroads. Okay. All right, I think that just came through. All right. What is he hiding? The attempt to return to someone that was cut off. To know how to change something. To explore dominance. Okay. When it he has an inability to connect with other people emotionally because he just looks at them in terms of how they can be used for personal gain. Okay. So he doesn't want you to know that he's a user, basically. That's what he chooses to do. To cut off the old. to tidy up loose ends before a departure. Well, that's what he's doing with you. I don't know what this is about. The attempt to return to somebody that was cut off. Getting hurt is inevitable. So I think he's just the fact that he's a user, I think is what he's hiding from you, that that he's using you um, to get what he wants. Um, this is a international business dealings, international job, work related changes. It's he's trying what he was doing with you was some kind of a foolhardy business decision. That's what he's trying to do here. He's really trying to gain a foot in the business world. This guy, I don't know what this is about. So the boundaries come up here. You're finally putting up boundaries against this guy. Um, he wants to be on top. He's very much dominated by a wish to be on top. Um, he wants to be in some kind of authority. An inability to connect makes total sense. I wonder if that's someone who's cut off as me. I think you've cut him off. So I think I think he may attempt to return to you. Um, yeah, he's like was like exploring his powerfulness. Oh, hi, Aaron, with the donation, dear. Actually, if you want to donate for a reading, these are not free. So it's just that he's a user, basically. That's what he's trying to hide. He's a user, and he's searching for money, and international business dealings, something like that. Okay. Joe's energy towards you. Wait a minute, that's not right. Is that right? I know it was tarot. Okay, here we go. What's going on between Joe and Katerina? I'm going to do, this is past, present, future, time frame, the whole 9 yards here with Joe and Katerina. Joe and Katerina, please. Joe and Katerina. Joe and Katerina, please. Joe and Katerina, please. Joe and Katerina. Joe and Katerina, please. Joe and Katerina. We got the World and the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay. So you're seeing this situation with you and Joe. It's like it's a pattern here. It's a cycle. You're in some kind of pattern cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, and like travels here as well, and an equal give and take. So maybe you feel like he's not putting in what you're putting in here, like this pattern. And somehow international travel is here as well. And I see you have feelings for this person because you show up here as the Queen of Cups, romantic feelings here. And the Ten of Cups is here as well. We got the happy family in the present position. So things showed up here as happy. And I don't think you really wanted this to end because we have the Ten of Swords here. We don't want to be betrayed, right? We don't want to be stabbed in the back. We don't want it to end. Busy, overall energy, busy, busy, busy. Everybody's busy. What I see coming up, I do have a temporary pause in action, but this guy, the Emperor's here, along with the Page of Swords. I feel like he's going to keep an eye on you. I see some more communication coming in. Because he's wanting control. We got the Emperor. He still wants control here. So the Four of Swords is here, which is like things going dead. But I think it's temporary because the Page of Swords is here. So that's my card of like communication. Usually it's online communication. Probably within the next 4 weeks. I don't know if you're looking at this like, I don't know what to do. Trying to decide here, keeping yourself busy. I don't know. I feel like there's more to come because it's like taking a break. This is usually my card of like a temporary pause in communication. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be more to this, hon. It's going to be a minute though, but oh, there's a pause in communication. But that's the way to control. Ugh. Pause in communication. All right, so that's what I have with that. This will be last reading here because I'm getting very tired. Okay. What do I have to say about developments in connection with Joe? Spirit, what does Katerina need to know here about any developments in her connection with Joe? What does Katerina need to know here about any developments in her connection with Joe? What does Katerina need to hear about the developments in the connection with Joe? Oops. Oops. What does Katerina need to know here about any developments here in the connection with Joe? Okay, we have the whips, the man, there he is, the lilies, okay, the fish, the book, the letter, and the side. So it's just talking about how this abusive situation here, that this guy, the arguments with the man, like he shows up as abusive, actually. It's one of those things where it starts out slowly, it's hardly noticeable at first. Now this is my sign of exploiting someone sexually with the lilies and the fish. Okay. Let's see. Fish on the side. What is this? He does show up as the X here. To cut away that which is too much. Okay. You desperately want to have the facts here about him. This is valuable. What's happened here is valuable for you, for your future. You do need to know that you reap what you sow. So he will reap what he sowed or sown. Sowed. I don't think sowed's a word. Reap what he's sown. Is that right? Stop having sex for sure. This is sexual these sex-inflicted consequences of risky sexual behavior. I hope you use protection and everything. If not, you may want to get tested. If you really do believe this guy had sex with someone else and with you. Because there is something here about sexually transmitted diseases. But like, I can't say for sure that you have sexually transmitted diseases. I'm just saying it shows up here as a possibility. And it can also just be you, like, learning here that, okay, I need to really watch who I'm having sex with, because you never know what these fools are going to do. Or use protection. I think one of the first, I remember telling you a long time ago, like, be sure and have protection with this guy. And also, remember how valuable you are. And your sexual energy, how valuable it is. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what I have for you. I wouldn't freak out on the STDs. It's a possibility. Okay, that doesn't mean it's, yes, Katerina, you have STDs. Just what do you have? What do you need? What can you spare? I think, yeah, to take stock. So, yeah, I would say I don't have my health. I don't have certain cards that are telling me, because I have actually read for someone before that straight up said this guy was lying about his sexually transmit, about being tested. And I had her send me a picture of whatever it is that he sent her, showing that he had been tested. And the date on it was like forever ago. And she didn't see it because she wanted so bad, because she wanted to have sex with him. So she wanted so bad for him to have a clean bill of health. When he didn't actually go get tested, he went and sent her a test from like forever ago. And I was one, but like, okay, because the Lenormand told me there's something off about that report. Anyways, that's not your story, but I had a sense, to be honest. I think he might have STDs though, for sure. Yeah, get yourself tested. Yeah, I had her send me that text of that picture. It took a picture of the test, and it was like, look right here. It was in very small print. I'm like, that date says like 2020 or some shit, you know? And but she didn't notice because all she seen was the negative. That's all she wanted to see, you know? And then she had sex with him. That doesn't mean the guy had sexually transmitted diseases. It just means that he was lying about getting tested. So, I tell you what, the Lenormand is a lifesaver, I tell you. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Get tested. Get tested. Just be safe, you know. And that's what we have. That's disgusting. I know, right? Isn't that ridiculous? I couldn't believe it. He even he actually went to the place where you get tested, this particular guy, and actually took a picture of himself at the doctor's office and sent that to her too. But he didn't actually get tested. I mean, I'm telling you, there are some creeps out there. Like you get, sir, took a picture of himself at the doctor's office. Tell you, these people, it's really not funny, but it's like the links people will go to. Anywho, thank you so much, Katarina. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Good luck to you. I'm gonna jet off out of here. Yeah, that is an A number one narcissist right there. That's the kind of shit they'll pull. Yeah. And she was all freaking distraught because she was like, oh my God. Like it didn't mean he had diseases. It just meant he didn't actually get tested. So I don't know what ended up coming from it, but I seen it I'm like, sexual health report. What's this? And then that's when she told me. She was like, oh, well, I had him get tested before I'd have sex with him. And he sent me the picture of the report or whatever. Anyways. All right. Bye-bye now.